Hi everyone, I hope all of you be good and have a great time. A few days ago, I was scrolling on LinkedIn and suddenly saw a post from one of the best professors. She is absolutely very humble. Her post was about an article she had recently published. I was curious to read the details. So today I want to share with you everything I understood from it. Let's take a look at what she and her colleagues wrote. Thank you. The article's title is Beyond Calories: Climate Change Threats to Food Safety and Nutrition in UK Food System Debate. Authors were Helen Onyeaka and Carrie Ann Brown Grace Turner, published in 2026. Climate change doesn't just warm the planet, it also attacks our food. Most people think of climate change as hotter weather, melting ice, or droughts. But this article says climate change directly harms the safety and nutritional value of the food we eat. Food can become more contaminated and at the same time less nutritious. In the UK, 2024 was the fourth warmest year and the 13th wettest year on record. Extreme weather is becoming normal, and these changes affect the entire food chain. Main threats climate change creates for our food. Number one, more bacteria and fungal toxins. Heat and humidity increase bacteria like Campylobacter. Campylobacter is a common cause of food poisoning in the UK. Heavy rain and warm, wet weather help toxic fungi grow on wet. These fungi produce poisons called deoxynivalenol or DON, which are dangerous for humans and animals. DON is an abbreviation for deoxynivalenol. Okay. In European countries like France and Italy, DON DON levels in wheat have already raised, and the problem is moving north toward the UK. Number two, food becomes less nutritious even if calories stay the same. Higher carbon dioxide in the air reduces zinc, iron, and protein in the major crops like wheat, rice, barley, and legumes. Scientists say that with higher carbon dioxide, protein in wheat and potatoes could drop by up to 6%. By 2050, this could put an extra 148 million people at risk of protein deficiency. Healthy food like vegetables, fruits, dairy, eggs, and meat are more sensitive than grains. They spoil faster and are hit harder by heat, pests, and water shortages. Number three, the cold chain, freezers and fridges is caught between climate goals and safety. To save energy and reach net zero carbon emission, some companies have raised freezer temperature from minus 18 degrees Celsius to minus 15 degrees Celsius. These save 10% to 11% energy. But at minus 15 degrees Celsius, some germs like Listeria don't die, they just go dormant. When food thaws, For example, at home, they can become active again. So we must be careful. Saving the planet should not make people risk, okay? Number four, the UK depends on food imports, and that's risky. The UK imports about 40% of its food, especially fruits and vegetables. This comes from countries that are themselves under climate pressure. If this is drought or flooding in Spain, Turkey, or Africa, food prices in the UK go up and the quality and variety of food go down. Okay? The big problem, current food safety systems are not built for these threats. The UK Food Standards, the UK Food Standards Agency, or FSA, currently looks at each hazard separately. For example, heat alone, or humidity alone, or one type of bacteria. But climate change trigger multiple hazards at once: heat, humidity, high carbon dioxide, floods. Together, they boost fungi and bacteria. The article's answer: we need a new climate hazard tier in risk assessments. That means when temperature, humidity, and carbon dioxide reach certain levels, an alert goes off and inspiration increase. Okay, I repeat it again. That means that when temperature, humidity, and carbon dioxide reach certain levels, an alert goes off and inspections increase. Three recommend action needed quickly. Number one, use AI and satellite to predict food crisis. Machine learning algorithms like random forest models can predict where and when fungal toxins in wheat will increase 5% to 15% more accurately than simple methods. This allows warning before harvest. Number two, update food security rules. Calories are not enough. Okay? Until now, food security was measured by enough calories. The article says we must also track losses of iron, zinc, and protein because these deficiencies cause anemia and malnutrition. Number three, excuse me. Number three, coordinate between government agencies. Several agencies, FSA, Health Department, Agriculture Department, etc., each handle one part of the problem. We need a permanent joint committee so that when a climate risk is detected, everyone acts together. Is this only a UK problem? No, but older studies focus on hunger and food shortages in the global south. This article says rich countries like the UK are also at risk, but in different ways. Not famine, but silent contamination and slow nutrient loss. Also, climate change hits people's wallet. The article notes that every 10% rise in food prices led to a 3.5% rise in moderate or several food insecurity. Unanswered questions for future research. The article ends with four important questions. Number one, how can we connect toxin production models to daily weather data to give a weekly harvest warning. Number two, which methods plant breeding, soil zinc or selenium enrichment, or genetic engineering is cheapest and most effective to prevent nutrient loss. Number three, is raising freezer temperature to minus 15 degrees Celsius safe across the whole supply chain from factory to home or only in lab conditions? Number four, how should we include nutrient loss in the UK's official climate risk assessments? Final simple takeaway. Climate change doesn't just ruin the weather, it makes our food more toxic and less nutritious. Heat and heavy rain increase fungi and bacteria in food. At the same time, higher carbon dioxide lowers iron, zinc, and protein in wheat and rice. The UK, which relies heavily on imported food, faced double trouble. Current safety systems look at each threat separately, but these threats happen together. We need AI based early warning and a new climate hazard layer in food inspections. Also, we must not compromise food safety while trying to save energy in freezer. Thank you. If you like this video, please like this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.